Hi, Laura. So this is just for you and me. This is going to be really shit quality because I don't have time to make sure everything sounds perfect. And this is a new guitar and it's much harder to tune. I don't know why. So on Sunday, yeah, so you'll find that I have to stop before we start playing. I'll have to spend more time tuning. See that? To me doesn't sound right. I can't figure this guitar out. You sing this one, so you can sing what you like. Wait for Jimmy down in the alley. Or we can have a capo, if that's a bit low for you. Wait for Jimmy down in the alley. Wait for Jimmy down in the alley. Wait for him to come back home. So that's capo too. Wait for Jimmy down in the alley. Sweet, sweet Jimmy. Oh, sweet, sweet Jimmy. Oh, sweet, sweet Jimmy. I'm looking in the camera, it's put me off. Sweet, sweet Jimmy. And then the next bit, we can look at each other if we're not sure when it's going to happen, but the next bit, I see that's going to be quite high. Anyone who ever had a heart could turn around and break it. Anyone who ever played a part could turn around and fake it. Sweet, sweet Jane. Oh, sweet, sweet Jane. Oh, sweet, sweet Jane. Oh, sweet, sweet Jane. And I look at you like that. Heavenly blue-eyed roses seem to whisper to me when you smile. Heavenly blue-eyed roses seem to whisper to me when you smile. La 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 la. La 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 la. anyone ever played a part? Turn around, fake it. Anyone ever someone else? Turn around and play. Heavenly blue-eyed roses seem to whisper to me when you smile. Heavenly blue-eyed roses seem to whisper to me when you smile. La 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 la. Sweet, sweet Jane. And then at the end, sweet, sweet Jane. And the reason we don't need to practice that one is because it's easy to play. It's kind of, it's just, we'll just keep going round. We've always managed it in the past. I don't know whether maybe you go like a millisecond behind me to find out which bit I'm singing. Maybe you just add the hump. Maybe, I don't know. But we've always managed. So I'll just keep looking at you. We'll just keep looking at the people. And, you know, sometimes there's 2 people there. Sometimes there's fucking loads of people there. And sometimes it starts off quiet. And then you think, well, I'd rather use the not so good songs or the ones where we put loads of effort in. Maybe we'll do it once we've warmed up a bit. We will have time to sort of have a think about that when we get there. If we get there at 4 o'clock, we will get a place to sit, a proper place to sit, right? Where we're stuck in between all the other musicians and we have a nice drink and a cup of tea. If we get there at 4:30, there will not be anywhere to sit. We will have to like squash out away from the musicians, which isn't the end of the world, and we will eventually move our way in. But with the guitar and our coats and our bags, it is quite a squash. And I think, seeing as we're going for it on Sunday, it doesn't mean you have to play. You can always just say no when it comes to your turn. And sometimes I like to go late because I haven't got enough songs to play, and they kind of go round really quickly if there's not enough people there. So, but I think seeing as it's both 2 of us, we kind of need the 2 spaces rather than 2 random spaces. But I'm going to stop this video before I ramble any further. There's just one more thing I want to say, and I really hope you catch this bit. I might just add it onto the other videos as well. The one thing we both need to do is practice with a metronome. This is tip number 1. This is the one thing that you and I don't really care too much about, so we just play along at our own rate. But the others do care because they want to join in, and what I've realised is that we don't realise just how random our rhythm is. Listening to the recordings, I can hear it now, and it's normal. It's normal to sort of sway a little bit fast, a little bit slow, but that doesn't matter if we do not keep the same rhythm for long. But what is good is to practice with the metronome, because it makes a huge difference to the quality. So I'm learning to listen out for that rhythm as I'm playing, because what I tend to do is I drown out the rhythm by I just think about what I'm playing, and before I've realised it, I'm completely out of sync with the metronome. You might be different. I can't remember. I don't think I know what your natural rhythm is like, but it's one thing to have natural rhythm, but it's another to be able to hear while you're in the middle of playing and singing. It's important to hear. There are some parts where you naturally just speed up. Anyway, that's all I was going to say. You might not be playing your banjolele to some of these tunes, so it's going to be less important for you to sing along with the metronome, but I still highly recommend it. So I'm not going to use this video because I just realised I need to use the metronome.